Ever change your key fob battery only to find the remote suddenly stops working? It's a weird little problem that catches a lot of drivers off guard. The good news? Most fobs just need a quick resync to talk to the car again. In this video, you'll see exactly how to reset and repair your fob after a battery swap, simple steps that get your remote working like new. Step 1. Verify the new battery installation. Before diving into programming, double-check the battery in your key fob. Make sure it's the correct type and that it's seated and oriented properly. A misaligned or weak battery can prevent the fob from working, even if you program it correctly. If the battery contacts look dirty or corroded, give them a gentle wipe so the new cell makes good contact. If your key fob has a small LED that lights up when you press a button, confirm it illuminates. This quick check ensures the fob has power and is ready to be synced, preventing unnecessary troubleshooting later. Step 2. Get inside your vehicle and prep for programming. Next, enter your car and close all the doors. Having doors shut is important because an open door or hood can sometimes interrupt the programming sequence in many vehicles or even prevent it altogether. If your car has a traditional key ignition, insert the key into the ignition cylinder but don't turn it yet. If you have a push-button start system, keep the key fob with you inside the vehicle. The goal is to be inside so the car's receiver can clearly pick up the fob's signals. It's also wise to keep accessories like the radio and interior lights off to minimize any electrical noise during the process. Step 3. Turn the ignition to the on position. For vehicles with a key, turn it to the on position. Do not actually start the engine. Just turn on the electrical systems and dashboard. This powers up the car's onboard computer and prepares it to accept new remote programming signals. In push-start vehicles, you can simulate the on position by pressing the start button without pressing the brake pedal. Now your car's electronics are live and in standby mode. This is the state in which the vehicle is ready to enter programming mode when you initiate the next steps. Perform the upcoming actions fairly quickly, as some cars will only stay in this receptive state for a short time. Step 4. Enter programming mode. This step is where you actually signal the car to start listening for a fob to sync. Cycle the ignition on and off in a specific pattern. A common method is turning the key from off to on, multiple times in rapid succession. Each vehicle is different. Some need 4 or 5 turns, others more. If done correctly, you'll usually see a clear sign, the door lock cycle, or you hear a chime indicating the car is now in programming mode. That's your clue that the system is ready to learn a new remote. For push-button start models, the sequence to enter programming mode will be different. Check your owner's manual for the specific steps. The key is to get the car's security system into learn mode. Otherwise, it will ignore the fob's signals. Step 5. Sync the key fob by pressing its buttons. Within a few seconds of entering programming mode, grab your key fob and press the fob's lock button firmly. In many cases, pressing the lock button once is enough to program the fob's code. You might see the car respond at this point. Often the locks will cycle or you'll hear a beep to confirm the remote's signal was received. Some vehicles might instead require pressing the unlock button, or a combination of buttons. On certain models, you hold both the lock and unlock buttons simultaneously for a few seconds until the car responds. Follow the procedure for your vehicle. The immediate confirmation means your key fob has been successfully programmed to the car's receiver. Step 6. Program additional fobs. Do you have a spare key fob that also needs programming? If yes, this is the time to do it. Most cars allow programming of multiple remotes in one session. While still in programming mode, press the lock button on each additional fob you want to add, one at a time. Each new remote should trigger the same lock cycle or light flash confirmation so you know it's been recognized. Be sure to press a button on every fob you intend to use, because once you exit programming mode, any fob not reprogrammed in that session may no longer work. For example, if your car can pair up to 4 remotes and you only reprogram 2 of them now, you might have to repeat the whole process later for the others. Take advantage of the open programming session to sync all fobs now. Step 7. Exit programming mode and test the fob. Once you've programmed the desired fobs, you'll need to exit programming mode to lock in the new settings. Typically, you do this by turning the ignition back to off or by pressing the Start/Stop button again to shut the car off. Some vehicles will automatically exit programming mode after a certain time, or after you've programmed the maximum number of FOBs. After exiting, the car should no longer be in the Learn mode. Now, moment of truth. Test your key fob outside the car. Does it lock and unlock the doors? Try the trunk or remote start if those features are on the FOB. The FOB's functions should be restored. If you find it's still not working, you may need to repeat the programming steps, being careful to follow the timing and sequence exactly as required by your vehicle's procedure. In the vast majority of cases, though, the FOB will work again, and you can enjoy the convenience of keyless entry as before. Step 8. Know when professional help is needed. In most situations, a DIY reprogramming will get your FOB working again. However, if the key fob still won't sync, there could be other issues. Sometimes the fob's internal circuitry might be damaged, and no amount of reprogramming will fix that. Other times, the car's receiver unit might have a problem. Additionally, some newer or high-end vehicles use rolling security codes and require a special dealer tool to program a FOB to the car. In those cases, you can't do it manually. If you've tried the above steps multiple times with no success, it might be time to visit a dealership or an automotive locksmith. They have advanced equipment to diagnose key fob issues and pair new remotes. Fortunately, needing that is rare for most standard key fobs. The procedure you just performed will have your remote working properly again. Enjoy your resynced key fob.